time to get into it. NBA action on. On 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And checking out the Warriors, 5 spots from the top.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Golden State, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And he gets it to go.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with it. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back over to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the basket by Hachimura.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Pass to Butler. Check by James. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Reeves. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, here is James. Giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. 14 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short. The Lakers lead by 3. Beyond the arc, and can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Hield for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Reeves finds James. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
So both teams changing it up here. And a look at the stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Melton outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding. And guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Kleba. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 3. 36 seconds left to play in the first. And that one's good. Melton.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Doncic, no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
They've got Moody, Al Horford out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Lakers trail by 3. Doubled by Kuminga. Fires the 3, and that one's good. LaRavia.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And the Warriors with possession here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that stay. And that bad taste lingers, knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch. Those are hard to get over sometimes.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Over to the wing. Here's LaRavia. Off target from three-point range. Now Podziemski. No points so far. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Curry, he's checked in for Kuminga. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Kleba. And Vincent is subbed in for LaRavia. And finished off by Hayes.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Oh, here's Moody with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And finished off by Hayes.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism from.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly, rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Count it.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Hachimura sets a screen. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Aiden gets a double team. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc.
Overall, struggling to get buckets from the three-point arc this half.
And again, the Lakers, no good. On the attack, J.B.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. The Warriors lead by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And they doubled up Doncic. Smart finds James. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to Green. Stolen by Ayton. Smart looking around. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Butler, unfazed.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And here's Doncic outside. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay. I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
James outside. Doncic outside. Ayton's got space. And the jumper from the wing offline.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime. To get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. What's the key for the second half?
Well, you got to take care of the rock, keep your poise, make good decisions, take advantage of all of their mistakes.
Can you believe this, Ernie? I agree with Shaq. Turnovers in a close one, that's always big. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is taking the W.
Man, And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
I'm impressed they're still in there.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
The Warriors leading. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Doncic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Doncic has got 5.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Out to Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
From deep, Reeves. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 3. Hield drives in. Stolen by Ayton. Curry against Doncic. Outside Reeves for the tie. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
0 fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, DeAndre Ayton.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. Back to Reeves. Out to James. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Melton in for Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Laravia comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. A minute 4 left in the third. Pass to Kleba. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. That ties it up. Hayes has got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Moody. Moody gets one inside.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Smart passes to Reeves. There's a double team with Podziemski. Here's Smart, plenty of space. Again, the Lakers score.
Getting the ball and taking his shot. Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Moody. Oh, serious gut check point from Moody.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
There's a double team with Podziemski.
Moses Moody.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Reeves.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Horford. It's Hayes with the rebound. Fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so after 3/4 of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Butler out there with Al Horford. Then it's Moses Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Warriors trail by 4. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Down low. Here's Hayes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Pass to Kleber. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Kleber. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 5th assist in this one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here for the Warriors. Curry, he's checked in for Kuminga, and Spencer's subbed in for Moody. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Doncic. It's deflected.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Now Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Count it!
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Quick 2, all net.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Here's Ayton. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Doncic outside. He launches. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
James, right side. Now Reeves. Yes! Using that window.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Warriors trail by 8. Butler. Oh, that one's... Oh, still out of sync. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now Green. Butler outside. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Ayton.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
The Lakers lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Good on both. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fires the three. The three ball is down.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic. Cleared away by Curry. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 19-footer. And count it.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Curry. It's good. So it's the Lakers now. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Now Hield. Cash from downtown.
What poise from Hield when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Butler can't hit it. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood. Tall and got the win.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.